What if the person you love the most was also the one slowly destroying you? Today's story isn't just about romance. It's about obsession, memory, and the terrifying idea that love can exist even when truth disappears. Welcome back to the channel. And today we're diving into the emotional and disturbing world of Love 2026, a psychological romantic drama that starts sweet but ends haunting. Sit back, relax, and let's begin the story. Part 1. The Perfect Meeting. The film opens in a quiet coastal town. We meet Ethan, a reserved photographer who lives alone and rarely speaks to anyone. He spends most of his days capturing pictures of strangers, not because he loves people, but because he struggles to connect with them. He doesn't trust relationships. Not anymore. Every morning he sits in the same cafe, orders the same coffee, and edits photos on his laptop. Until one day, a girl sits across from him. Her name is Mia. She's talkative, cheerful, and completely opposite of Ethan. She notices his camera and asks if it's professional. He awkwardly replies, "No, I just capture moments before they disappear." Something about that line makes her smile. From that day, she keeps returning to the cafe. Not by coincidence, intentionally. Soon, small conversations become daily routines. And for the first time in years, Ethan starts smiling. Part 2. Falling in love. Their relationship grows naturally. Mia pulls Ethan out of isolation. She drags him to beaches, street festivals, late-night walks, and even karaoke. At first, he resists everything. But slowly, he starts living again. We see a montage of their life together, dancing in empty streets, taking Polaroid photos, writing messages on mirrors, sharing secrets at 3 a.m. For Ethan, she becomes his entire world. But something feels strange. Mia never talks about her past. No family, no friends, no social media. Whenever Ethan asks, she changes the topic. Instead of finding it suspicious, he accepts it because he's afraid that questioning her might make her disappear. And deep down, Ethan fears being alone more than being lied to. Part 3. The First Crack. One night, while reviewing his photos, Ethan notices something disturbing. In several pictures he took before meeting Mia, she appears in the background, months before they met, at different locations, watching him. At first he thinks it's coincidence, but the more he checks, the clearer it becomes. She's been following him for a long time. When he confronts her, she laughs. She says they were meant to meet. Her explanation sounds romantic, but her eyes say something else. For the first time, Ethan feels fear. But instead of leaving, he stays, because love has already blinded him. Part 4. Obsession Revealed. Ethan decides to investigate her. He searches public records. There is no Mia. The identity she gave him does not exist. He tracks her apartment. It's empty. No clothes. No furniture. No personal items. Only photographs. Hundreds of them. All of him. Different angles. Different days. Different years. She wasn't just watching him. She built her life around him. When he finally confronts her again, she doesn't deny it. Instead, she confesses. She says she saw him 3 years ago on a train platform. He was crying alone after a breakup. In that moment, she fell in love, not with who he was, but with who she imagined he could be. So she studied him, learned his habits, his favorite cafe, his routine. Then she created the perfect meeting. Everything was planned. Part 5. The Truth About Ethan. Ethan tries to leave her, but this is where the film twists. As he packs his things, he suddenly finds a box hidden in his closet. Inside are medical reports and therapy notes. They reveal something shocking. Ethan suffers from trauma-induced memory loss after a car accident 2 years ago, and the person he lost was his girlfriend. Her name? Mia. The real Mia. She died in the accident. The girl he's been dating is actually a stranger who replaced her. She studied the real Mia's personality from Ethan's old social media posts and messages, then recreated her. She didn't want to be loved. She wanted to be remembered as someone else. Part 6. The Breakdown. Ethan confronts her one final time. He asks, "Did you ever love me, or just the idea of me loving you? She answers honestly. At first, I wanted to become her, but somewhere along the way, I became myself with you. He realizes something terrifying. Even after knowing the truth, he still loves her, not because she's Maya, but because she filled the emptiness in him. This creates the film's emotional core. Is love real if it's built on lies? Part 7. The Accident. During a heated argument, Ethan tries to leave the house. She panics, afraid of losing him forever. She grabs his arm. He pulls away. They fall down the staircase. Ethan survives. She doesn't. As paramedics arrive, he holds her hand while she dies. Just like the real Maya, history repeats itself. Part 8. Ending explained. 6 months later, Ethan returns to the same cafe. He orders coffee, opens his laptop, and waits. A waitress approaches him. She smiles and says, "Do you come here often?" He looks at her, confused, then smiles back. The film cuts to black. What does the ending mean? The ending reveals something heartbreaking. Ethan's mind erases the truth again. He cannot live with loss, so his brain protects him by restarting emotional connections. Love, for him, is not a person. It's a repeating cycle. Every time he loses someone, his memory rewrites reality so he can fall in love again. And the final girl? She may become the next Maya. The real message. The movie isn't about romance. It's about how humans sometimes choose comforting lies over painful truth. Maya wanted to be loved so badly she became someone else. Ethan wanted love so badly he accepted illusion. Both were victims of loneliness. And that is a tragic story of Love, 2026. A film that asks a haunting question. Is it better to remember painful truth or live happily inside a lie? If you enjoyed this recap and explanation, don't forget to like and subscribe for more movie stories and deep endings explained. And tell me in the comments, would you want to know the truth or stay in a perfect illusion? Love didn't destroy them. Their fear of being alone did.